All right, if they take the white flag under green, it's on. The next flag will end the race. There's the white flag, 1 to go.
Well, these guys are running hard, trying to get a run.
Here comes Kevin Harvick pushing.
Austin Dillon's there to second, but well, I think that's going to stall things out and give this to Martin Truex Jr. Those guys behind him are going to need a lot of help.
Here
cut some help from the 12.
It's coming, but is it going to be enough and soon enough?
Oh, watch Austin Dillon right here.
Launch engage.
Oh, there he is.
Comes.
Whoa.
Truex tried to block Dillon, and he got 3-wided.
How about the run by Bubba?
How about this push, Kevin Harvick?
Another one. Yep,
Austin Dillon are going to have to get up and block him. Going to have to get up. Here it comes.
Inside, yep.
There's the block. Dillon to the bottom. Here they come, racing to the line.
Oh.
It is Dillon.
Power move right there.
Nice job, man.
We hope we don't see another caution across the stripe. 1 lap to go. Mike Wallace just in front of Ron Hornaday. Now the big question, will there be KHI orders for Hornaday to win this race?
That can't happen, Phil, because here comes Buescher and Carmichael. They do anything other than what they're doing, they're going to lose that first and second spot. They got to hang right like that until the very last second. There's a chance at the start-finish line. Maybe Hornaday pulls out, but here comes Buescher.
Here comes the run by Buescher and Ricky Carmichael. Going into turn number 3, Wallace and Hornaday 1 and 2.
How about Jason White, Ty Bodine, top of the racetrack, hooked up.
Coming out of turn number 4, this is where all the action will take place. Here comes the run. James Buescher trying to go to the outside. Mike Wallace being pushed by Ron Hornaday through the tri-oval. 400 yards to go. It's going to be Mike Wallace who's going to win this one at Talladega.
And that is a Kevin Harvick Incorporated win right there.
Oh, God. I am so excited. Come on, still got some help.
A huge run for Ty Bodine. He had help from the 88. Now he moves in front of Kyle Busch. He makes the pass. 1 lap of racing to go when they cross the stripe. Todd Bodine looking to make it 5 in a row on the super speedways.
Anything happens now, it's Ty Bodine's race. The caution flies, he wins. Matt Crafton still has a bit of a run on the outside. He's even with the 51 of Kyle Busch.
And he has Colin Brown behind him, one of the stronger trucks today. Can that outside line move? Down the backstretch they go.
Look at them all moving around, all the bump drafting going on.
Todd Bodine, Kyle Busch, 1 and 2 down the backstretch. Here comes the
Crafton.
88 of Matt Crafton. A good push from the 6 of Colin Brown. He gets shuffled back. Todd Bodine goes up high. Now they're moving 2 and 3 wide out of turn 4. Todd Bodine hugging that yellow line as they come out of turn 4. Just the tri-oval to go. 4 wide through the tri-oval. Here comes Kyle Busch. He goes to the outside as they come to the stripe. Kyle Busch will win at Talladega.
Good job, dude. Good job.
What a move by Kyle Busch and his teammate Eric Almirola. They figured it out. Kyle figured it out. All he needed was a teammate behind him.
All right, Cindric eases it so Priest can pull alongside. That keeps the Chevrolets at bay. They're still 2 wide.
Watch
but
William
for
Byron.
how long as they come to the tri-oval and face the white flag?
Yeah, and you see Kyle Larson down there on the bottom of the racetrack doing everything that he can do to get a side draft off that 60 car Ryan Priest to pull him back.
You want to go now. If that caution comes out, the race is over. Zane Smith spit out. Ty Dillon is out. Here comes Hocevar.
And that'll affect the whole row up on the top.
Off turn 2 for the final time. Still 2 Fords in front of 2 Chevys. In front of a Chevy and a Ford 2 rows back. There's the bump from Larson. Trying to get that number 2 out of the way so he can make a move. Who's going to come to the outside?
It's the gaps. The energy's going to come from the gaps. Watch him. See that 5 car slow down? He's trying to create a gap to get a run on him.
And there's those lap cars up in the front. That should help that bottom lane get a little bit of draft coming to the finish line.
Into the trial, the final time, jostling 3 wide behind the first 2 rows. Cindric, Priest at the line. Who?
Cindric. I like Cindric, and it's because of them lap cars in front of him. He had the upper hand with the cars in front.
It'll be 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Yeah, we saw the middle of the pack there, Joey Logano, get really tight. These cars are all stuffed up against each other, and they know they have to push and shove, but the handling on the 22 is definitely tight.
And that tight, you said Joey Logano got tight off of 4, really slowed that lineup on the bottom. Hendrick car is strong on this outside.
Johnson is going to have to make his own lane to hold off Yaley as they battle for the lead up front. Larson edges out ahead.
Elliott made the move to the bottom, went for the win. Here comes Reddick to the inside.
Power move by Tyler Reddick's Toyota. And way up high goes the 5.
Too big a hit by Bowman. Got Larson loose.
Way outside is Yaley trying to hold off Johnson. Here they come to the line. Johnson ahead of Yaley, and for the win, Tyler Reddick for Toyota.
Got the white flag.
All clear.
Last lap.
He's gonna make a dive. Kent is gonna go into turn 3 for all.
He gets all the way on him. He's on him.
Green got a wheel
Right
down
there
on
with
the
him now.
flag.
He's right
Got
with
in
him.
too low. Everybody's moving over. There's Dale Jr. moving out of the way. Now that slow car, the 25. Kent is going to take it on the outside. He's going to try to get a run on him, go up to the top.
But he stays on the bottom. Dale trying to get him loose. He's all the way on his rear bumper.
Oh,
Three
oh.
on the white line.
He got him loose.
Hug him up.
got him
He's looking
loose.
inside. Looking inside.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Matt Kenseth did everything but turn Jeff Green around.
Kyle Benjamin with a nose ahead. Who will have it at the stripe? Priest will have it. White flag is out. 1 lap remaining in Iowa.
I'm going to tell you, Ryan Priest and Kyle Benjamin have put on an exhibition here of how 2 young drivers should race each other. This is phenomenal. Benjamin got a great restart. Ryan Priest fired off perfect. Great run by these guys.
Ryan Priest said, "Fate will tell me if I meant to do this at a bigger level." Fate has decided Ryan Priest is going to win at Iowa.
Joey Logano, winner of 2 of the last 3 restrictor plate races in the NASCAR Nationwide Series, will lead at the white flag. Will he lead at the checkered flag? 2.5 miles to go. Kurt Busch, big run to the outside, pushed by Ricky Stenhouse.
What is a huge run that Kurt Busch is making here. Actually got separated with the 18 and the 2.
Dillon to the bottom. Annette's going to push him. Kurt Busch to the point. Half a lap to go.
It's like Dillon's going to have the momentum. Where does Stenhouse pull out to try to make the move for the win, though? He doesn't want the 1 to win. If the 43 stays tucked up to the 3, they'll have a chance here.
And watch for the 6 to pull out and make a move to try and win it himself. Here they come. Checkered flag is in the air. Who's going to win it? Oh, trouble. Austin Dillon spins. Kurt Busch wins.
Near contact between the 2 lines. There's 1 to go. The white flag. The next flag will end it.
Ripping, pushing, gouging, shoving. Everybody's doing all they can with whatever lane they've committed to. You've got to stay in it right now.
A spot to the final 4 and a championship on the line. If Nemechek or a Rhodes or a Crafton could win, but Crafton is slipping back. Oh, Holmes gets into Rhodes a little bit, but Rhodes is able to save it. It's Nemechek and Gilliland out front. Todd Gilliland leads with Fogelman 3rd, and they're wrecking behind them. Still Green coming to the end.
They're still Green, and Nemechek makes a move to the inside.
To the bottom. John Hunter Nemechek getting a push, trying to make it to the line. Fogelman is behind him. Fogelman wants to make a move. Can Tate Fogelman do it? He wrecks Nemechek, and it's Fogelman. Tate Fogelman wins.
Coming out of turn 4, it'll be white flag this time by for Tony Stewart. Regan Smith, the rookie behind him. Menard is there. Sadler is there. Here comes Elliott Sadler.
Yeah, he's not getting any help, though. He made a great move there, but nobody wanted to go with him. I can't believe that these guys at DEI cars are going to be satisfied with 2nd and 3rd. They're going to have to go for it here.
Now watch the 31 and the 07. Teammates for Childress, Burton, and Boyer.
They want to run single file. They're all wanting to go, but everybody's just filling that spot, so they're not getting that opportunity.
David Reagan hasn't won. Regan Smith, the rookie. Paul Menard is there. Tony Stewart has never won at Talladega in a NASCAR Sprint Cup car.
He's going to have to do a lot of blocking right here. They've got to run on him. Got to run.
Here they come.
I can't go down there and do that, though. Actually, I think it's legal on the last lap. He might have got it right there. I think it's legal on the last lap.
They are saying Tony Stewart has won the race. Tony Stewart is the official winner here at Talladega. They would not allow that pass below the yellow line. Tony Stewart has gone around the outside to take the lead, and the white flag. It'll be Stewart's first lead today.
But he's got a big lead, and that could be a problem by the time he gets to the backstretch.
Yeah, this could hurt him for sure because he's got almost too much of a lead. With 1 lap to go, these guys are going to have some momentum on him.
And watch the outside. There's a 60 car of Carl Edwards, the points leader. Stewart now gets a help from the 77 car of Bobby Labonte. Mears is there, but let's see if the high line works again. But this time it is Harvick and Edwards.
Is Bobby Labonte going to leave his wingman with his teammate Tony Stewart, or is he going to try to go for the win here? We see steam coming out of the car, out of the 77 car, tucked right up behind Tony Stewart.
And Harvick is now getting a little bit of a push from the 42 car. That's how close it is with Montoya right behind Kevin Harvick. Does he have enough time to get there? Tony Stewart with a push from Bobby Labonte. Mears is third. Reagan is fourth. Here comes Labonte on the outside. They come to the tri-oval. Remember, the start-finish line is here.
And he gets it.
And what a run by Bobby Labonte. What an effort by the former Cup Series champion and Busch Series champion.
1 lap remaining. 2 miles here.
Man, I'm telling you, that 18 is up underneath Greg Biffle at start-finish line.
It looks like it's going to be a shootout between these two. Down into turn 2. Kyle on the low side. Biffle drifts up high. Here comes Busch. Right behind him, the 22 of Keselowski. He's trying to get in the mix.
Though.
The 22 could have a shot here also. These guys side by side. Joey Logano trying to get back. Here he goes, down low. Can he hold it? Through the turn 3 area, through 4. Look out, 4 cars going to be dicing for it, heading for the stripe. What a finish. Will it be Biffle? Will it be Busch? Going for the wire. It is going to be a spinning Logano, and the win goes to Busch.
Here's Jeff again to the inside. Burton. Well, that time through, they're almost side by side. This may be where Gordon passes. He's got to run, but he can't use that momentum off the corner. Burton comes back. Great battle. Gordon had to back off coming off the turn. White flag coming out. Will it be Burton or Gordon at Richmond? 1 more lap to go. Gordon in behind Jeff Burton. Gordon heads for the inside, coming off corner number 2, down the backstretch. Jeff Gordon pulls alongside, but Burton inches ahead as they move through the 3rd and 4th corners. They're coming to the line for the win. It is Jeff Burton winning over Jeff Gordon. What a great race. Wow.
Look at that run on the inside for Timothy Peters.
Here comes Timothy Peters. 1 lap to go. Side by side going into turn 1. White flag is in the air. Timothy Peters moving to the inside. Kyle Busch on the outside. The final 2 turns. Coming out of turn number 4. Timothy Peters. Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch will win. Peters will slide.
They stuff it into turn 3. Hamlin high. And caution. No, white flag, white flag. Here we go. 1 lap to go.
The race is on. They're 3 wide.
Bell solidifies the lead.
No, Denny's still there on his outside, hanging tough.
It's all going to come down to what happens right here on the entry into turn 3.
Don't take yourselves out and hand it away. Don't do it. Keep an eye on Larson.
Off turn 4, Bell edges ahead and wins 3 in a row.
Wow.
That was awesome.
What a great finish.
White flag in the air, 1 to go in Canada.
I think that was practice right there.
And that white flag is big for Blaney because now he knows no green-white checker. They're playing a different strategy.
But you remember Ty Dillon a year ago, his truck started to sputter a bit on the last lap, and that enabled Chase Elliott to get to the inside of him.
Been 33 laps since that 29 truck was on pit road. Remember, we've had a number of caution laps. They feel confident they can get to the end here, but can he hold them off?
Look at these two slipping and sliding sideways
desperately racing toward the checkered flag.
Blaney clean down through turn 4 and up to the hairpin at turn 5. Quiroga closes in, but Blaney has been so strong off the corner. He gets a nice pull here, and one final time they head down the long back straightaway.
But watch this 77 of Quiroga. He's been really fast on this long back straightaway, using the draft to try to pull alongside Blaney. He's right there, Phil.
Boy, this is deja vu of a year ago.
See Ryan Blaney.
Oh, he's to the outside. Quiroga to the outside as they head to turn 8. Blaney trying to hold him off. Quiroga going to have the inside preferred line as they go to turn 9. Herman Quiroga takes the top spot. Blaney tries the crossover. Here they are at turn 10. Herman Quiroga trying to pull him to the start-finish line. As they come to the line, checkered flag, Ryan Blaney by a nose.
Unbelievable. You're talking about cool under fire.
This time by the white flag will fly. 1 lap to go. It's Todd Bodine in front of Ted Musgrave.
That's the biggest gap Todd's had this entire race as his owner, Don Arnold, co-owner, looks on. Big gap right there, about 4 or 5 truck lengths. Ted not able to drive up on him like he has been in laps previous.
Down the backstretch. Can Ted Musgrave reel in Todd Bodine with less than a mile to go in this race? Todd Bodine, 4 truck lengths in front of Ted Musgrave.
4th start for the Jermaine Arnold Toyota, and it looks like maybe victory number 1.
Coming through 3 and 4, smoke problems in front of them, and Todd Bodine and Ted Musgrave both miss Kelly Sutton, and it will be Todd Bodine claiming his first ever victory in the Truck Series.
Randy's got to get.
Holy cow!
He's got to get down there. If he slows down 2 mile an hour, he's got to get to the bottom.
White flag, 4/10 of a mile to go. Dillon and Setzer spin. Meanwhile, the leaders are on the backstretch, coming to the win. That's for the lead and for the victory. Last lap. Shaw, LaJoy to the stripe. Shaw and LaJoy side by side. Randy, I believe by inches, got him.
And Parker Retzlaff is having the moment of his racing life, being at the front of this field. 1 to go here in Daytona.
Nemechek made it 3 wide in that second lane, that second line, and that has killed the momentum.
You've got to go back a long, long way for Kyle Busch. 2008, the last time he won here at Daytona, and now he is tantalizingly close to that victory. But here comes Harrison Burton for the Wood Brothers. He's being pushed by Parker Retzlaff, and the 23-year-old from Huntersville, North Carolina, is at the front of this field and may race his way into the playoffs. Busch goes low. Burton blocks. He gets back up. Comes to the line. Jeff, your little boy, has done it. Harrison Burton wins in Daytona and does what his uncle and dad did. How about that?
Big push. Yeah, big push from Eric Jones. Got to him and actually hit him hard.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Side by side for the lead. Where will the momentum come? They're door to door as they go through 1 and 2. Down the backstretch for the final time. Chase Elliott now nosing ahead. Here comes Blaney fighting back on the inside, the shorter distance around the track. A big push from Michael McDowell in the 34. Elliott with the help of Jones. He surges ahead. Jones moves to the inside. Elliott has the lead. Chase Elliott through the dog leg. Blaney with momentum. He's not going to get there. Elliott's going to win at Talladega.
What a move by Chase Elliott.
Let's go, man.
Here we go. Really good restart by both of those guys. And 19 is going to be able to be on his outside as they get down into 1 and 2. As Brandon Jones going to make it 3 wide. Oh, Justin gets loose. Gets up into Eric there.
They push up. Brandon Jones is there.
Bowman.
And right up the middle, Alex Bowman takes over the race lead.
It's not over yet, though. That 19 still behind Alex Bowman as they get into turn 3. Can he make anything happen? He's had that outside all day long.
That's where he's at right now, and he's going to have potentially a lot of momentum down towards turn 1.
White flag is out. Next flag will end the race.
He's close. Oh, he is. Is he going to get inside of him right here? Maybe give him a little love tap, get him loose as they head down into turn 3.
Eric Almirola is there. Off of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Bowman in charge.
Does he choose to use the bumper here?
Could it be another last lap pass? 19 to the inside. They wash up at the line. It's going to be Eric Almirola who delivers. What a finish!
At Kenseth, he's not going to give the bottom up, though. Jimmy Johnson in the 48, he turns it to the bottom, coming to the white flag this time.
Clear low, white flag.
If you don't give up the bottom, you'll be okay, I think. But Darrell's been turn 2. That's where the streak has been with this 48 car.
Kyle Busch poised to take advantage. It's a 3-car race with a mile to go.
He's looking outside. You better block him if you want to hold him off. Got a good run. Kenseth pulls the block, going off into turn 3. Johnson goes to the high side. He's going to try to get that momentum.
Jimmy Johnson won last year like this. Kenseth with the edge. Here comes Johnson.
Jimmy's
momentum outside.
He's got it. He's got it.
Johnson
48.
wins the UAW Daimler Chrysler 400. He led 1 lap.
White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. And the next flag going to end this one. The caution or the checkers. Can Chase Elliott hang on? 11 races at Daytona. Had a last lap pass for the win.
It looks like more aggressive on the outside. Look, here comes Logano. He's 2 Elliott.
Elliott goes up for the block. Opens the door for Sadler down low. He's working the double yellow line as they head to turn 3.
Logano's not clear.
Logano pushing him forward. When do you make the move if you're Joey Logano?
You hop to the outside as soon as you can now.
Last year's Daytona 500 winner. The man that will start on the pole tomorrow. Could there be contact? Chase Elliott.
Wow.
Dramatic finish at Daytona gets the checker flag.
What a block by Chase Elliott.
Grant Enfinger is the race leader. 1 lap to go. The next flag will end the race.
Somebody's got to pull out up in the top 5. Is it going to be Ankrum?
Yes, it is, and it's Gray.
Taylor Gray. That blue and black 17. Getting a push from the 18 of Tyler Ankrum. Top 2 starting to get away. Eckes pushing Enfinger.
Look at that outside lane. Daniel Dye trying to get engaged with Ankrum. Here comes Lawless Allen.
Lawless Allen, black 33. Enfinger trying to block. Taylor Gray goes outside. Lots of momentum there. Final time through the tri-oval. Ankrum goes around. They're crashing behind Grant Enfinger, who has won for a 2nd time in his career at Talladega Superspeedway.
All right, the white flag waves. We have 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Call it, Jeff. Off at 2, getting into 3.
I thought it might happen going into 1, but now it's going to happen down the back straightaway. Let's see if they back it up. Look at Logano backing it up.
But Joey kind of backed up to them.
Oh, here comes Sidney. Oh, he's getting squeezed by his teammate. Boy, this is going to
really jumbled up that line. These 2 Fords are in a good spot right here.
And Ty Dillon picks up a couple of spots.
That just took all the momentum away, but I think Joey's still working it.
1 more chance right here.
Joey Logano's won his last 2 duels. Here he goes. Bell goes with him on the bottom.
Side draft coming from Eric Almirola. Try to stall him. There it goes.
Here comes his help with the 20 car. What's
20's
the 20 going to do? Try to put him.
And it's Almirola coming to the line. They are 3 abreast. It's Almirola over Christopher Bell and Ryan Newman.
Sure enough.
Nice job.
Great job.
All right, here we go. White flag, this time by, but here comes Biffle trying to close in.
Joe's definitely going to make it work for it if he does get to him. I can promise you that.
Last lap. Biffle starts to close in. Right about where Nemechek get on Stewart.
Here he goes on the inside. He's got the position. Remember, though, he's tried this before. Nemechek drives in hard on the outside. Oh, baby.
It's a drag race.
Nemechek to the outside. Biffle on the inside. Joe Nemechek wins at Kansas.
Sturman came home third.
Here comes the white flag.
They got to run. They're going to separate those two right there.
1 lap to go. Down on the low side, it's Annette with Stephen Wallace pushing. Neither one of them has ever won a nationwide race. Look out, Danica brushes the wall. They gather it back up. Sadler in trouble now as they broke apart. He and the 9 of Tony Stewart.
Logano and Kyle Busch to the lead.
On the high side, and all of a sudden, the Annette combination breaks apart. Here comes Reed Sorensen, and he could win the $100,000 bonus in the Nationwide Dash for Cash. Coming out of turn number 4, it looks like Joey Logano has been so good at pushing, may end up winning. Oh, crash in the back. At the stripe, the win goes to Logano, and look at the carnage behind.
Coming to the white flag. Too close to call at the line. It's the last lap at Eldora, and Briscoe and Enfinger are banging doors side by side.
Friesen in the fence off 2.
Through 3 and 4. Who's going to win it? The Dirt Derby. Briscoe nudging ahead. Enfinger coming, and it's going to be Chase Briscoe. Oh, yeah.
Brad is going to need Chase Briscoe to lock onto him to push him by those two.
Kozlowski had the run, but he's going to need the help. Here it comes. Big push from Kyle Busch and from Chase Briscoe.
He's locked on there, too.
He's going to have to stay there.
Inside was there for a second.
Push from Kyle Busch on it outside.
Even mirror.
Cindric can't get too far out.
Coming to turn 3, where it all came undone last year on the final lap.
Briscoe's out. He can't get to the
Austin Cindric, whose grandfather won the Indy 500 as a car owner. Cindric is going to bring them to the line way up high to block Ryan Blaney, and at the line, Cindric beats Bubba Wallace by half a car length, and they crash going into turn 1.
White flag,
Huge
1 to go. Creed up top, and there was some contact in the wall by Roper, and now Roper goes to the bottom.
Good move.
Corey Roper to the front. Crafton giving his teammate Ben Rhodes a little shove. Can they get past the 0-4 of Corey Roper? Contact in the 22 of Austin Wayne. Self going around. We stay green on the final lap at Daytona.
Ben Rhodes is backed up. He's going to get a little bit of a run right here on him. Here comes his teammate.
The Texan, trying to hold on. 43 years old.
Oh,
big crash, and Ben Rhodes going around the outside and across the line.
Jordan Anderson with the huge run.
But it's Ben Rhodes, the winner.
Todd Bodine now trying to mount a final challenge. They're down to the stripe. The white flag is now flying at Kentucky. Side by side, the battle for 4th. Wimmer on the outside. Scott Riggs on the bottom of the racetrack. Looks like Riggs will grab the spot. Here are the lead machines coming out of turn number 2 for the final time. Todd Bodine picked up a lot of ground as they hustle down the back straightaway. He'll take one last shot. Bodine now looking to the high side of Greg Biffle. Trouble. Jay Sauter's hit the wall. The caution flag is out. Here's the lead machines. Bodine on the outside.
Once, twice.
Down to the stripe as they bang. Biffle out of control. And down to the stripe. It looks like Todd Bodine, by 36 thousandths of a second, has won it.
John Hunter's got his sights set on Cole Custer.
Around goes Gallagher. Goes Gallagher. And Cole Custer is coming to get the white flag. 1 lap to go. Spencer Gallagher is going to get his truck refired down in turn 10.
Gallagher went around off the front bumper of the 2 of Cindric.
Now can John Hunter Nemechek catch Cole Custer?
Remember, if Custer wins, he secures a spot in the chase. Nemechek's already got that spot locked up. He's looking for win number 2 of the season.
There's nobody going to run this lap any harder than John Hunter Nemechek.
It's the last lap at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park, and Cole Custer trying to hold on for the win. Into turn 5. Custer gets through it.
Nemechek's gained a little bit of ground on him here, off of 5.
This is a tough corner we're coming to. If Cole Custer is conservative at all, John Hunter Nemechek can get there.
Under the bridge, coming to turn 8. Nemechek right on the bumper of Cole Custer. Custer getting through. Here they come through turn 9. Nemechek gives him a little bump. Custer hanging on. Nemechek gets into it. John Hunter Nemechek and Cole Custer, they're wrecking and spinning, coming to the line. Who is it going to be? Side by side through the grass.
I think it looked like Nemechek to me, but I'm not sure.
White flag, last lap of the race. Who's going to get back first and win it?
With you, white flag, one more.
As Cole Witt learned enough today to know exactly where to make this move.
And remember Daytona, last quarter, that car in front got awfully wide.
And will Joey Logano be satisfied to push Kyle Busch to a win? Don't think I would.
Remember at Talladega, the finish line is not in the center of the tri-oval. It's past that final corner. So now still one more turn to go.
Logano's got a little space here to try to make a move.
Here comes the move. Logano to the outside. Kyle Busch to the inside. Joey Logano wins it.
Hill on the inside. Creed on the outside. Back to the gas they go. Way up the racetrack goes Hill. Into the back of the 21. He doesn't push him up high enough, but here he comes. He gets to the inside. The white flag's in the air. One more time around. The 7 got into the wall. Now Creed pushing the 21 up the racetrack. They're side by side. Creed has to win to make it into the championship 4. He's never won in the Xfinity Series. They smoked the tires. Here comes the 7. Contact made. The 7 of Allgaier on the inside. Creed, Allgaier's going to win in Martinsville. And they wreck on the front stretch. Big contact.
What about Haley? They are coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. Cole Custer has gone to the front of this race.
He's gotten way out in front, though. Look at the gap that he's given Blaney.
Larson in the middle. Haley down low, being pushed by Chris Buescher. 3 hopefuls in the top 4 positions. Now Haley goes up to the fence, comes back down across in front of Cole Custer. Ryan Blaney now comes into the mix. Can you believe the finish that we are about to see? Cole Custer and Ryan Blaney. This would be epic for Haas factory team. Ryan Blaney ahead of Custer, coming to the line. Ryan Blaney's going to do it. Wow! They spin across the line, but it's Blaney who gets it done.
Now they go 2 wide as they come across the stripe. 1 lap of racing to go. 2.5 miles from Daytona. Travis Kvapil in front of the pack. Jack Sprague, Todd Bodine side by side now as they go to 1.
Did Johnny Benson push Sprague a little earlier than he wanted to go? Johnny made a move early. And Jack jumped out.
Arrow down the back here. Don't let either lane get a run on you.
Here comes the 33 of Ron Hornaday, a very strong truck. They're 2x2 behind Kvapil. Can Kvapil hold them off? Now the line on the outside moves faster. Kvapil moves up to block.
Here comes Jack Sprague on the outside.
horses back there. Keep splitting your air up.
Into 3 and 4. There's
Don't give us too much room on the bottom.
Quapple with an extremely strong truck as he goes through 4. As he comes out of turn number 4, he will see the checkered flag. And Travis Quapple trying to hold
Here we go. Look at Jack
side by side.
Oh,
Jack Sprague will win at Daytona.
Jack Sprague made the move. Rick Yardy will follow home.
Oh, he's going to get loose. The 18 gets a little loose, slides up the track. No contact. But it did move the 22 up the racetrack. He wasn't able to finish the corner, so...
One more time around.
Daniel's still right there. What will he do?
The two fighting for the win and the championship. Through 1 and 2. They stay side by side. Now the 18 ducks in behind. One more chance. The 22 in front. The 18 closing the gap. Out of 4. They're side by side. Hemrick's going to win it at the line. Daniel Hemrick just silenced the doubters. He's made his own history. Daniel Hemrick wins. He's the Xfinity Series champion.
You got it.
And he's got no drafting help behind him, so he apparently thinks that he can make something happen, and he just wants to make it between the two of them.
Dave Burns.
DJ, that's exactly right. When they were slow together, he thought maybe that Newman was dragging the brake. He said, man, let him hang out. Go, 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 and we'll go. And then we'll settle it between the two of us.
Okay, here we go. He's got one more shot right here.
Tony Raines is still right there. Here comes David Reagan, Brad Keselowski.
Off of turn 2, 4,000 foot back straightaway. Here they go, 3 wide. Keselowski, his teammate, is up there. Is he going to get up there and push Earnhardt Jr. by?
That's what Junior needed, was somebody he could really count on, but Brad can't get there quick enough. I think Junior's just waiting until he gets to the tri-oval here to try to make that move.
Turn 3. Remember, the start-finish line is all the way down in turn 1, so if you make the pass, you don't want to make it too early.
Here we go. We got to see Junior go here. Here comes Tony Raines to the inside.
Junior up high. David Reagan is there. And here comes David Reagan.
How about Joey Logano coming in third?
David Reagan gets the win at Talladega. Wow.
Dead even as they come to the white flag.
Oh, and Casey K's not going. He's going to run hard on the outside. Biffle, he's still there. Loose. He's still there. Oh,
I'll tell you what.
What a job both of those drivers did.
That was impressive.
At the beginning of the day, we talked about how this track has earned a reputation for producing close finishes, and here comes another one. Greg Biffle and Casey Kane out of 4 to the line for the checkers.
And Casey Kane has the run.
Kane wins.
Wow. That is a great job. I did not think Casey Kane could hold them off.
Mike Skinner in the 23, there's not a whole lot he could do right there. White flag this time.
They were 4 wide, and Dale Jarrett got squeezed out of that sandwich.
Yeah, Dale said, you know, I'm on the pole, and guess what?
Right.
You boys just go right on up there. Ooh, somebody's getting forced high, but they held on to it.
Last lap.
Kerry Earnhardt in the 33, Greg Biffle in the 16. They've been working right against the wall through the corners, getting 3 or 4 cars a lap. Half a lap to go.
Biffle's been good all weekend. Comes Ryan Newman. Got the push.
Now, who's back there against Kerry? Kenny Wallace in the 00. Battling Kerry Earnhardt, 33 and 00 for the final transfer spot.
See Jamie McMurray in the 42 car. Remember, it wasn't that long ago. He was down a lap.
Down to the line in the first to the Gatorade duel. Junior below the line. Mikey got it. Michael Waltrip wins it in the final 500 feet.
Here they go. White flag, boys. Last time. He's there.
And he cut the margin in less than half.
Hey, boys, watch this. Jimmy goes up high to block him. That may or may not be good. If he can get that run right here, if he can get it, keep that momentum. He's going to get a run at him. He'll get one shot at turn 3 and 4.
I'm telling you, they're going to be side by side when they come to the line. It's going to be another one of those fantastic Atlanta finishes.
Johnson tries to block him. It's who can stay in the throttle here off turn 4.
And here they come, and I think Cole's got the advantage.
He knows it. He wins it.
Already has done it.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
him.
But here's his strong point, Darrell. He runs it in high through 3 and 4. Elliott Sadler gets a good fight on the bottom. They'll be coming to the white flag this time.
Now we need that 30 car to get out of the way. Here he comes on, looking outside, looking outside. This is his move right here. He saved this. He saved the outside move, if it'll work or not.
And right there where Elliott Sadler been the strongest through the middle of 1 and 2. They're going to run up on a lap car. Johnny Sauter, half a lap to go.
And Casey Kane almost ran out of racetrack exiting turn number 2.
He's got one more shot, boys. It's going to be right here.
Lap car is going to cause it. Lap car is going to cost Elliott Sadler the race.
I don't know, Darrell. I believe Elliott Sadler shut the door high on him. He's going to shut the door high on him.
Sadler had to look for Sauter. Here comes Kane. Sadler by half a car length.
I thought that lap car was going to cost him a race.
Let's see if they can get to the start-finish line to catch this white flag.
It's Sauter and Moffitt and Riley Herbst on the bottom.
Look at that big push Gilliland's given to the back of Burton. Moffitt's going to crowd him up.
The white flag is out. 1 lap remaining. The next flag, whether it's the caution or the checkers, will end it. And Sauter is in the lead. Riley Herbst is second. Grant Enfinger third on the bottom lane. Harrison Burton, the first truck on the outside line.
Look at Brett Moffitt's on the outside, jumped in behind Gilliland, trying to make something happen. Look at Grant Enfinger. Wasn't he in that wreck just a few laps ago?
Gilliland trying to get active on the outside, but it's Johnny Sauter out front with Riley Herbst right behind him.
I can't believe they're going to make it.
How about Stuart Friesen not running in the 4th spot?
Sauter trying to hold off the field. Johnny Sauter eliminated from the playoffs last week, but he's going to get it done at Talladega today. Johnny Sauter holding off the crowd and winning for the 2nd time at Talladega. Johnny Sauter is not going to win the race. It's the 20 of Spencer Boyd.
Johnson is good off turn 4, and if he can get alongside, and LeBron
I have to go, buddy. It's all you.
To the grass to hold him off. Last time.
He can't do it. I don't believe he can do it unless Bobby messes up.
There he goes to the bottom, Darrell. They're going to be side by side.
You can't.
Bobby's on the half side.
You can't pass over there. There's no way.
All clear. One last charge right here, man.
It's all over, boys.
Was that the last best move made too soon?
Here he comes. Outside.
Just like in Atlanta last March. He's not going to be able to do it, I don't think. They're side by side.
Here he comes.
Jimmy
Hey, baby, bring it.
48 car.
He did it. 3 in a row. Jimmy Johnson.
On the top side.
White lines. White flag.
Got Bobby Hamilton pushing on him from behind.
2 Dodges lined up on the high side. Rick Crawford on the low side. And here comes Terry Cook now on the high side. Terry Cook going for the pass as they go into turn 1.
3 wide. They split Terry Cook in the middle. Crawford to the downside. He's going to get help. Here comes Travis Kvapil.
Kvapil on the bottom side. Rick Crawford on the inside. Robert Presley on the high side. Bobby Hamilton right behind him. They're pushing him down the back.
The bottom line. Here it comes.
Rick Crawford coming back now. Robert Presley out in front. He's going to be able to block Crawford and stay on the bottom. And Robert Presley going to try to defend his title here.
Dennis Setzer makes it 3 up on top. Dennis Setzer around the outside of Bobby Hamilton.
Here they come out of Fort Presley dodging to the high side. Crawford goes down low. He tries to make the pass as they're coming on the line. It's Rick Crawford making the pass, and Crawford wins the Daytona 250.
What a win for Tom Mitchell. Sitting at home in Texas, watching it on speed.
2 miles left. The final lap at Michigan. Sauter trying to hold off Brett Moffitt. John Hunter Nemechek in third.
Thought Brett might be laying back a little bit to get a little bit of momentum, but it brought him in the clutches of John Hunter Nemechek. Might be what he needed. We said that push from Nemechek could be the key for Moffitt getting there.
On the backstretch, heading into turn 3, the final lap. Moffitt gets a little bit of a push, and he gets underneath Johnny Sauter.
They're side by side.
The lead and the win. Sauter and Moffitt side by side at the line. It's Brett Moffitt.
We got 1 lap to go here, presented by Credit One. Who's going to bring it back around and take the checker? AJ's got a huge lead. Is it too big? As the field gets a run on this 16 car through turns 2. Christopher Bell has the organization in the bottom groove.
Bottom, stay bottom, stay bottom, stay bottom.
Allgaier to the middle, Allgaier to the middle.
There you go, 10 push-ins, 10 push-ins. Good work, 10 inside. Inside with a 10, 11 with you. 11 with you, middle 3, clear bottom, get to the bottom.
The calling cars.
Get to the bottom.
Controlling the field, off of turn 4. A.J. Allmendinger with the help, but the outside line has the momentum. Haley crosses the finish line and wins. Incredible finish, Justin Haley.
11 got it.
White flag. Last lap underway at Bristol. Who gets the trophy? Kyle Larson looking on Kyle Busch. Slow cars ahead, final corner. Busch tries the bottom, Larson goes high, squeeze to the stripe. Kyle Busch by a fender at the finish line.
Terry Cook got a great restart, got him beside Travis Bumble, not able to make the pass. Here they come, Doc, for the white flag.
Jimmy Howell waving the white flag down there as they come by. Can Harvick get his first career victory in NASCAR's Craftsman trucks? Will Chevy win the manufacturer's title? Can Musgrave do anything? He wobbles coming off turn 2.
He's doing all he can do, Doc. He's on the hammer.
Half a mile from the checkered flag in the Chevy Silverado 150. Here comes Musgrave on the inside.
Is he going to use the bumper?
Fans are on their feet. They touch out of turn 4. And a Chevrolet will win the Chevy Silverado 150. What a finish for Kevin Harvick and Ted Musgrave.
Here they come to the white flag. Do they have enough fuel to get back? Final lap at Daytona is underway.
'42's on you tight. Yeah, 22's closer.
Joey Logano getting a run on Regan Smith. Here comes Casey Kane in the 5. Ryan Sieg in that 39 car up through the middle. Jeremy Clements into the picture. All going on behind Regan Smith. Can he hang on? Will the fuel last to the finish line? Here they come to the checkers. On the outside lane, 3 wide to the win at Daytona. Wow, what a finish.
That was incredible. How did he do that? Unbelievable, the move that he made right there.
We will have one lap to determine this one tonight. The white flag in the air. Skinner, Darnell cross the start-finish line.
Look at 3 wide there. Remember, if the caution flag were to come out, this race would be over. Eric needs to do something now.
Mike Skinner looking to find victory lane again in his career. Problems behind him. Will that bring out the caution? Not yet. They're holding it out. No caution as of this point. It's going to be a battle. Here comes Eric Darnell. He charges to the outside. Coming out of turn number 4, side by side. Who's going to win it? It is going to be Mike Skinner. Skinner will win it over Eric Darnell.
How about that finish? Woo!
Still single file.
White flag, 1 lap to go.
To the white, man. Coming to the white. Single file behind you.
Front 4, single foul. Here they go. They got to go. They got to get Mark moved. They got to move him somehow.
Gets back to that yellow line right around the bottom, all the way through turn 1 and 2.
Mark Martin is driving the race of his life, and there's nobody that's better at holding people off at Daytona.
And Kyle Busch lagged back a little bit. Is he going to get help? Is he going to come? He's looking.
Back behind you.
He almost squeezed Harvick into the wall, and here comes Harvick, the 29, with Matt Kenseth.
Oh, Mark got loose. Mark got loose.
And Harvick's getting a run off turn 4. It's going to be a drag race all the way back to the start-finish line. No caution. They're side by side, right to the line.
Big crash. Here they come. Checkered flag. Harvick. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500.
We got one car on his roof coming across the start-finish line.
Still wrecking. They're wrecking everywhere.
Who's going to get it? White flag this time by. Half a mile to go. The race is between the teammates.
He's there.
How deep will he go? Side by side. Runs him up. Here they come for the stripe. Who's going to win it?
It's going to be
It looks like it's going to be
Yes, sir. You
Kyle
got
Busch, winning number 50.
That might have been that car owner talking right there, Tony. So here it is. Christopher Bell, just like I told you. He's wanting it. He's looking.
All right, white flag this time. White flag waves. One lap to go. Credit on Banks.
Now we got a race. Big block by Harvick. Missed it. I still think you talk about energy. It's on that outside line. Blaney could be in trouble.
It's definitely lined up that way for sure.
Buescher's going to move down and help him.
Joey Logano's going to have to widen his car and block both lanes. Bell looking low.
Great move by Bell. Another block by Blaney, or excuse me, Logano.
Logano right in the middle of the racetrack trying to cover all the spots.
Great move by Christopher Bell.
Ahead, he is clear. Half ahead.
Oh, he went for it.
Here comes Bell.
He's going to need help on that outside. The energy's on the bottom.
Blaney's not leaving that teammate, though.
Nope. He's going to get a little help from Buescher. Here they come to the flag for duel number 1. Logano.
Didn't make that big block. Learned from that lesson, but the energy we were talking about won that race. Got the energy when it needed it off of turn 4. Won the race.
White flag. Down to the final lap. Can anybody run up and catch Burton and Boyer? They've got some ground to make up if they're going to do it. Shuffling around in this pack.
And the last 12 races here have been decided on the last lap.
Dave Blaney first to break from the traffic with Brad Keselowski. Here come Brian Vickers and Casey Kane. Whole knot of cars behind them. But Jeff Burton is a half a lap for victory. This far clear of the pack. Does Boyer pull out and try and win?
There's a chance that Boyer might try to pull out and win when they get to the trial.
Here he goes. Here he goes. Does the pack have a chance to run him down?
Over there, you and him.
Side by side in contact. The pack is not going to catch him. They still got a again. Clint Boyer gets the win.
I don't know who won that. Good job, Clint.
Out at turn 4, white flag is in the air. Stuart Friesen leads.
Kyle with the run. Here goes the same move. This isn't as big of a run as he had, though.
He's not going to clear him.
This is going to be all about the push down the back straightaway.
Bailey Curry to the bumper of Kyle Busch.
Oh, and no help for Stuart Friesen.
They are bunched up into turn 3.
Oh, I like Stuart's
I like his spot. Stewart's looking okay. He doesn't have a good push behind him, though. It's going to be about the side
They're
draft.
getting squirrely behind him. Side by side, checker flag in the air. Looks like Kyle Busch.
Pulls the perfect late side draft on Stuart Friesen with no help from behind. More than Stewart can hold off.
Lap and a half to go. Stewart's still in 15th.
Joel Edmonds, the spotter for the 16 car.
Mark goes to the bottom, picking up the throttle. Got a pretty good run. He's there, right beside him.
Last lap of the season. Teammates Mark Martin and Greg Biffle fighting for the lead while Tony Stewart tries to hang on to his position to clinch the championship.
This is going to be good off the 2.
This has been Biffle's sweet spot off the second corner.
Mark's there.
He's there.
And I think Mark's been better in 4.
Looks that way.
See if he can hold on. Boy, Biffle drove in deep.
Will it stick?
Oh, he's sliding up the track. Out of 4, they come to the line. Wow. Greg Biffle wins the race.
Coming out of turn number 4. This time by, they're going to see the white flag.
Timothy Peters is driving out of his mirror right now.
White flag in the air. One more time around Daytona.
White flag, one more.
Peters holding his line on the bottom of the racetrack.
Looks like Kyle Busch has fallen off of Peters' tailgate a bit. And that outside line can't keep up the pace right now.
I think that's what Kyle Busch wants. He wants to be able to. Now, here comes Truex up next, side by side with Kyle.
What a run for Truex.
Truex with another run as they enter turn number 3. He's side by side for second. Kyle Busch is boxed in as they come through 3 and 4. Now he's got a little bit of an advantage. Kyle Busch, does he have the momentum? Coming out of turn number 4, he makes the move to the outside. Timothy Peters checks him up high as they come to the stripe. Side by side for the win. It's going to go to Kyle Busch as he crossed the stripe. Coming up on 1 lap to go. He's trying to roll. He is now moving
in the right direction. Sam Mayer out front. It's 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. One more time around here at Talladega.
White flag coming back to checkers.
This 3 wide in that 4th lane, that's really hurting the energy from anybody getting a big run right now. They're going to have to sort that out. Finally, now it's back to 2 wide.
Here comes Josh Berry in the 8s. Now Sam Mayer, where does he go? A big run out of A.J. Allmendinger. He puts the bumper to the back of him.
A.J. did not go for the move. Really surprised by that. He'll have another opportunity at it. They're going to have a huge run on Sam Mayer down the front straightaway.
Here comes Sieg on the outside of the 39.
Come on, buddy, pushing.
Through the triangle, Sam Mayer goes high to block, now low again. Here comes that big run. The 16 goes outside. A photo finish at the line. Allmendinger's going to get it. A.J. Allmendinger by 15 1/1000ths of a second unofficially.
Yeah, he does. That's why he did to block that 24. That's what he knows. Well, he got a little loose.
Look at this big run. I think he's going to clear him the way he got this quarter panel. He'll probably have him cleared.
Close.
No, he doesn't. Look
Larson
at
trying to pin him down.
He sucked him around. He sucked him around.
2 to go.
Larson pinned him down to the bottom of the racetrack, and Chase almost went around.
And look who's coming. The 21 of Blaney's coming into the picture.
Just pulled him around, man.
This could get big.
Yes, sir. It's going to be huge.
Big run
can he
for
get
Elliott.
beside him, and can he clear it? Don't go to the inside. Go to the outside. There it is. He's going to get him right here.
I think
he's got him.
It's going to be a drag race to the line.
Oh, he's got him.
I think he might have him. He's got the momentum.
Don't wreck.
They touch. They're sliding. They're banging. Larson got him.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding me?
Got him.
White flag under green. Next flag will end the race, and Newman is there.
Newman's got locked onto his rear bumper just like he did. Oh, wrecking behind Chase Elliott around.
Spinning around,
No
still
caution
green.
yet.
Still green.
Still green, and here they come.
And here comes Blaney.
Ryan Blaney up behind Ryan Newman, trying to get him to Hamlin.
Newman backed up to Blaney. Big run coming here.
To the inside, Newman to the front.
Nothing Denny Hamlin could do. What can Ryan Blaney now do? Here comes a push from Denny Hamlin. Oh, this thing's not over yet. Not at all.
Ryan Newman off turn 4 for the final time. Blaney to the outside, to the inside. Here comes Hamlin up the outside.
Wow.
Crash into the wall, into the air goes Newman. Scoring unofficial between Hamlin and Blaney as far as who crossed the finish line first.
This time by, the white flag will fly one more time around in the 2012 season.
Look at the run that Cale Gale got off turn 4. He drove right up on the tailgate of Kyle Busch.
Cale Gale looks to the inside. Kyle Busch run in the middle of the racetrack. Coming out at 2. Cale Gale goes to the inside. No contact made. Cale Gale has the advantage down the backstretch. Now here comes Kyle Busch once again. Into turn 3. Kyle Busch running the middle. Cale Gale the inside as they come out of turn number 4. Cale Gale with the advantage. Does the momentum carry Kyle Busch back to the start-finish line? They hit. They come across the
Cale Gale wins.
Cale Gale will win at Homestead.
How about that? What a great job. I think, like you said, that 14 and that 2, if they could possibly get hooked up here, and here comes Matt Kence's. Help is on the way, Smoke, if you just hang on to her.
And all Casey Kane and that 9 can do is just try to work him back and forth between him. I think the low place is where he needs to be, as long as they don't get the run on the high side.
Looking back from the leader, Casey Kane.
Here comes 14 on the outside.
And he's going to get a shot from Montoya. Watch him through 3 and 4 on the high side here.
That's all it took right there, just that extra little boost.
That 2 Chevys hooked up.
Here we come.
Slingshotted Tony Stewart right alongside Casey Kane.
Looks like the first race. The man on the inside won the first one. Let's see what happens here.
All right, who's going to make the Daytona 500?
I believe Stewart. Now Kane's fighting back. It's Kane, I believe.
Got it. Casey Kane.
Through the tri-oval, across the start-finish line. White flag in the air. 2.66 miles remain. Bodine in front of Crawford. There's Kyle Busch. He jumps to the outside. He's going to try to make something happen, and nobody is going with him.
Nobody goes with Kyle Busch as he moves to the outside. Will they try to make the move coming out of 2? Will they fan out and see if they can get by Todd Bodine?
What's Rick Crawford going to do? He's right now in second. Todd Bodine's our leader.
Crawford is going to wait till the last minute, it looks like.
Still single file through turn number 3. Rick's going to move up, try to get a little momentum. He needs to create a little bit of a gap to get some momentum.
This is it. Will Johnny Benson give Rick Crawford any help as they come through turn 4? Into the tri-oval they go. It's Todd Bodine. Now Johnny Benson looks to the outside. Here comes Rick Crawford. As he goes to the outside, it's Crawford on the outside. Bodine, and they go across the start-finish line. Bodine by 14 one-thousandths of a second in front of Crawford.
What a great finish. It almost looked like they may have waited too long. He got oh so close.
They're going to make it to the white flag, it looks like.
Keselowski clear to the lead. Last lap at Daytona. Can Smith rally back? Can Kyle Busch find a way clear on that inside line of the traffic? Or will the caution come out and end it early?
That's what you have to do. You can't wait to make your move. You got to go. See the bumping, but they can't stay locked on even on this last lap.
Hold your breath. Here they come to the checkered flag. Keselowski and Smith and the whole pack steaming to the finish line. Regan Smith wins it by a fender.
White flag. 1 lap to go, and Busch pushes Stewart to the lead. Ambrose tucks in third.
That 18 car has got to be a mess.
Now, what do you do?
But that man wheeling it, he don't care. And this is where you see your 2-car tandem right here.
Remember, he'll try to beat you when he gets over here.
You know who that was? That's Steve Addington.
Who used to be Kyle's crew chief and is now Tony's crew chief.
He will try to beat you.
1 mile to the finish line of the Budweiser shootout. Tony Stewart or Kyle Busch, who's going to win it?
I don't know if Kyle's got it. Remember what happened the last time these two were coming to a start-finish line back in the July race?
Smoke versus Wild Thing to the line.
He got him! He got him!
Wild Thing wins!
He got him!
This time by, it'll be the white flag. A little bit high. Jack Sprague. Here comes Mike Wallace.
Wallace has got a good runoff for.
1 lap to go. It looks like Wallace has the only shot at taking victory from Jack Sprague. Oh, he's loose.
Look at this. Wallace with a runoff too. Well, that's the water. That is the rain. There is some water down in turn 2.
And here comes Wallace. He's going to try and go underneath Sprague. Down low, trying to hold the truck down.
Look at this, Sprague. Sprague runs up high.
Sprague is high through turn 4. It's a drag race to the finish line. Wallace, Sprague, who's got it? It's going to be Wallace.
Unbelievable.
1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Hamlin's got to run, Adam. Can he get Byron loose?
Right at your bumper here.
Yes, he did.
Coming off of turn 2.
Back, look at bottom. Inside quarter, inside quarter. Inside quarter. Speed smooth up top. Speed smooth up top. Up and out back.
And here comes Elliott Sadler.
Smooth up top. 2 back to the top lane.
3-man dance for the lead.
Still there inside quarter. Quarter. Keep coming.
Byron hanging on. Hamlin looking inside. Sadler's right there as well. Contact as they come off of turn 4. Back to the checkered flag at the line. Denny Hamlin wins it by a nose. What a finish. To the white flag. Last lap at Montreal. Even if the caution comes out, the race will be over. The field will be frozen. Pappas looking to close in. If they tangle, the 32 will try and pounce. Oh, walks the wheels
bobble bounce in.
No, it's close.
Oh, man, look at Villeneuve pushing hard.
Oh, inside for second, Villeneuve. Can he stay there? No, Pappas gets back by. Now Pappas has to try and chase Boris Said back down.
That's just what Boris Said needed. Let those guys race, let him get out of Dodge, and he pulls about 10 car lengths on him.
Turn 8 and turn 9. There's Robbie Gordon's car as the driver walks away.
Boris has got a good turn 10, Andy.
Yeah, he did a good job getting down in there. I was wondering if he was going to be able to get in there without wheel hopping. That's the key right there. I believe he can hold him off through these next 2 corners.
Remember, it was the last corner of the last lap last year. One little mistake that cost Marcus Ambrose the win and allowed Carl Edwards to go by. Here's Pappas inside of Boris.
He got him.
Boris going to try the crossover.
Clear.
Pappas over the curves. Here comes Boris Said. Drag racing to the finish line, side by side. Who's going to get here first? It is, I think, Boris Said. I think he got him by a bumper.
White flag this time. Can Montoya and Hamlin do the 2x2 tango, or will Harvick shove McMurray to victory lane? White flag in the wind. 1 lap to go.
ECR engines at the front of the field working together and looking good.
The big question, both those guys, they have to be on fumes as far as fuel, the 1 and the 29.
I don't like that. There's a little bit nervous getting a big lead out here. You got to be careful, but with these guys 2x2 behind them, it might work.
Staying to the inside, the 2 leaders have no drafting help, but they are scooting away from the pack. 3 corners to go.
Now Harvick, he'll keep pushing him, and he'll get over here to the tri-oval, try to make the slingshot on him.
As soon as he knows that he doesn't have to worry about that 3rd place car of Montoya, he probably will try to make a move, although I don't know if it'll do him any good or not.
Last chance through the tri-oval.
Here he comes! Here he comes!
Here they come!
Harvick! It's Harvick! He got him! He timed it perfect!
He got him!
Mister, where did he come from? Wins Talladega.
Here they come to the line. It's the white flag. The next flag will end the race. Yellow or checkers. And it's Grant Enfinger out front.
You know Ross Chastain's going to make that move.
Oh, barely what a save.
Bottom, get bottom.
Jordan Anderson in second behind Enfinger. Zane Smith trying to come from the outside, looking for a little help. Down the backstretch into turn 3, it's still Enfinger. Jordan Anderson second, Cody Robaugh third.
He's hooked to him. This is going to be a big move.
Anderson swings outside.
He's going to get him.
Jordan Anderson. And Grant Enfinger at it's going to be Enfinger.
In the middle, you got it.
What a thriller. Wow. Grant Enfinger does it.
Harvick the leader. The race will be official at the caution or the checker.
And this is where I've seen Kevin Harvick be so good. You see that launch that he got through 1 and 2. Carl Edwards is going to give him a run for his money on his 2 tires.
It's going to be hard for him to hold Carl Edwards off.
Austin Dillon dropping way back. Won't be a factor.
If Harvick can hold him off, I tell you, he's Superman. That's all I can say.
Well, he held him off right there through 1 and 2, but can he do it 3 and 4?
3 wide, turn 2. Everybody gets through. Next flag ends the race. There's never been a last lap pass at Phoenix.
Here comes
Carl.
He's under him. He's under him.
He's going to move him up the racetrack.
Got him up the hill. Here he comes.
Wow, look at him slam.
That's going to be.
Whoa.
Too close to call.
I can't call that one.
Did you see them hitting one another?
I think Harvick got it by a fraction of an inch.
I think 1/100th of a second. You watch. If they're going to make a move, it's going to happen just after this white flag.
I think it'll happen off turn 4.
Here goes Hamlin up high. Here comes the 20 of Matt Kenseth.
Can't do it.
No, he just doesn't have enough of a push. He's going to have to back up to that car behind him and get that push, but he's trying.
He wants that 4 car to help him. Here he goes.
Next flag ends the race.
I just don't think he can do it from the outside.
He might be able to get up to 3rd, maybe 2nd. I just don't know if he's going to get all the way up to the lead, but here he comes.
Got to run down the back. It's going to be a drag race off turn 4, but I just don't see him being able to pull it off.
He's getting a big push. He's getting a big push.
He's coming. He's up to second.
Hamlin a second, up
Watch
high.
the inside. Watch the inside. Martin Truex Jr. 3 wide.
Truex to the bottom. No, Red.
Kansas saves it. Here they come to the line. This is the finish of the Daytona 500. Side by side, bouncing off each other.
Unbelievable. I think it was Denny Hamlin.
I have it as Hamlin.
By an inch.
What
Denny
a finish.
Hamlin. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Look back, Murray looks like he's going to go to the bottom this time. This is where he's been so good.
That's where he should have been. I would have gone to the bottom sooner if I'd have been him.
He just like yesterday. The pass. White flag this time. 1 to go, boys.
All right, somebody's got to go different. Can't all go the same way.
Kenseth went low in 1. Changes lanes. Here comes Kane on the outside.
Just can't quite mat it right there off of turn 2.
McMurray almost hit the wall exiting 2 and drops back.
Yeah, he lost a lot of ground right there. Last time through 3 and 4, though. Kane goes to the bottom.
Kane comes to the bottom.
He gets a run. He's got a good run on him. Side by side of the line. Kenseth.
Told you it'd be a FOMO finish.
They're coming down for the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Labonte has the good run here in the quad oval. He took a look to the inside. Couldn't make the move. He'll head for the top side of the racetrack in turns 1 and 2, but Dale Earnhardt maintains the lead down the backstretch for the final time. Labonte right on the rear spoiler.
And Earnhardt goes in high. That's going to leave some room for Labonte on the bottom.
Here comes Bubba Labonte making a charge. They come toward the line. Who will it be? It is going to be... I don't know. I don't either.
Will look like Earnhardt just by a little bit.
Final lap of the Busch Grand National season for 1998. It's a half a car length. Jeff Burton looks to the inside of Spencer.
Boy, Spencer backed off early that time. He did not want to get in the corner too deep. Martin's trying to go on the outside.
Jimmy Spencer's going to make this car seem like it's a double-wide trailer being pulled down the highway. It's going to be incredibly wide going in turn 3 here.
41-year-old Jimmy Spencer trying to hold. He hugs that bottom groove. Here goes Jeff Burton trying to sneak to the inside. Is there room? Is there time? They are side by side for the checkered flag, and wow.
Go ahead, Doc. Who was it?
Well, it's Jeff Burton, it looks like. It looks like Jeff Burton may have got a nose by about 3 inches. What a final lap.
Ron Hornaday on the inside. Bobby Labonte coming up behind him as they go across the start-finish line. The white flag flies. 1 lap of racing to go.
It's a tailgate. He stays up on the back tailgate. And they're racing to turn 1 that way.
Bobby staying on the outside. He knows Ron. Look at him. He's pulling up beside him, it looks like. Ron Hornaday on the inside as they go down the backstretch. Here comes Bobby Labonte on the high side. It's Bobby Labonte trying to get by Ron Hornaday as they go to 3 and 4. Ron drives it down in the corner. As they work their way through 3 and 4, they're side by side coming out of turn number 4 on the high side. Bobby Labonte, they hit again. It's Bobby Labonte and Ron Hornaday. Ron Hornaday goes across the start-finish line just inches in front of Bobby Labonte.
How could this race have been better than last year? And I think it was.
He has 1 lap to see if he can get the job done. The white comes out. Ernie Irvan leads the last lap. Let's see if Jimmy Spencer can get the job done here on the final circuit of this event. He heads up high on the racetrack once again with a lot of momentum buildup.
Yep, he's making Ernie protect that low side of the racetrack. He's going to have some momentum when he comes off this turn ball. He's going to have enough to move up beside him, I believe.
And he makes a move to the inside at the halfway point down the backstretch, and he gets the lead, or at least he gets an advantage on Earnhardt. They touch coming down the backstretch.
That's Ernie. Earnhardt side by side. Here they come for the checkered flag.
Will it be Ernie Irvan on top or Jimmy Spencer on the low side off of corner number 4? Here they come. It's going to be a drag race to the checkered flag. Jimmy Spencer wins it. Oh, baby. How about that?
Can we get the 1 to go?
White flag.
There it is.
Stenhouse leading the second lane, going nowhere. It is Harvick and Chris Buescher.
Watch this run that Ty Dillon might be able to give to Ryan Blaney to give him a big run.
Nope, Ty goes underneath. Blaney pokes out. Stenhouse is with him. Harvick got away from Buescher. But up front, they're racing for the win.
Blaney's
the crash
ahead.
is in the back, and Blaney is the leader. Stenhouse comes back to him on the bottom. Off turn 4, 3 wide.
Not over yet. Here comes Eric Jones.
Nemechek trying to push Jones. Eric Jones with help. Here comes Almirola. Crash into the wall. I think it's Stenhouse. It might be Blaney.
Coming back on 1 to go. Brought to you by Credit One.
Been a lot of questions about what position do you want to be in. Do you want to be leading or in second? I think you have to be leading. There's always a wreck with 1 to go, and then the race is over. So I think Blaney's got to be in this position.
Chase Elliott jumped out of line. That was likely his only opportunity, as he's going to get almost 3 wide there with the 13.
Tries to get help. He tries to get that help from Ty Dillon. Now everyone fighting for every position down the backstretch for the final time.
Ryan Newman, huge push from Hamlin.
Here comes Newman. Newman sideways.
He saved it. He saved it.
That's going to give that 12 car a chance to get another run, but Newman way out front. They're going to have a big run coming up on this 6 car down the front straightaway.
Huge block coming right here.
Blaney as they go around the 37, almost upside down. So's the 96, Parker Kligerman. Here they come. They make contact. They're side by side. It's a photo finish at the line.
That's Michael Waltrip right along with Casey Kane. Then the 2 Fords back to the battle up front. White flag is out. Here we go. Who's going to win it at Daytona?
We see Reed
Oh, look out.
Okay,
look out. Into the wall. He caroms off. Everybody else gets by. He'll go back into the wall. The white flag's still out. No caution on the
racing
racetrack.
that into turn 3. Junior's right on the bumper of Clint Boyer.
Does he make history? Dale Earnhardt Jr. or does Clint Boyer win? And here comes Tony Stewart. He's getting the push from Castle. Coming out of 4. This is really going to be close.
Here goes Junior to the inside.
Junior to the inside. Boyer takes the lead and holds on and at the stripe. It's Boyer. Stewart. I thought it was Boyer, but Tony Stewart does it. Wow. Holy cow.
Oh. Stenhouse is fighting back on the outside. Van Gisbergen goes really wide and high. White flag out. Next flag will end the race.
Kyle Busch to the outside.
Overtime presented by Credit One Bank. Who's got the magic in these final 2.5 miles? Busch is out of it. He's been sent back. Stenhouse in the green and white machine. William Byron, Brad Keselowski, and Kyle Larson in the 5. We've had some dramatic finishes this year, and it's got that feeling about it again. Keselowski got bounced out of the playoffs at the last round. The built Submarines car is in front, but for how much longer? Here comes Ricky Stenhouse Jr. through the tri-oval. Keselowski down low. Stenhouse high. Byron goes for it on the outside.
Good work, dude. Let's see if we get it.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. wins for the first time since he won the Daytona 500.
The Childress team trying to go to victory lane for the 2nd year in a row in this race.
We had a photo finish here last race. We're getting ready for another one, folks. Get up off your seats. Here they go.
For 2 in a row, trying to set him up.
Gordon's going to make the big move on the inside when they get down here to turn 3. Slow car might be in the way. Here he comes. He's going to drive it to the bottom.
Oh, Harvick's leaving a lot of bottom open.
This slow car is going to be in the way.
Just like a year ago, he's going to get him, though.
Here
He's
they
going to
come.
get him. Gordon got loose. It's Harvick.
Harvick by inches. Harvick by inches. Harvick by inches.
Following behind him, gets right up, gets him a touch, lets him know he's there. Flag has to go. He's alongside, and they will go doorpost to doorpost for the final lap. It doesn't get a whole lot better.
No, and they go up the hill a little bit, and get some use of room coming off. Here they come. And Skinner's right back there.
Skinner's sitting back there saying, boys, don't break the run. Take
stays behind the 7, and they spin behind. The 26 goes around. So Kaz Grala sliding, but they stay green.
He's on pit road. I think they can keep coming. Side by side for second.
Sparks coming out of the 7. As he goes through turn 1, is there an issue? Up the racetrack he goes to block. The 48 now back down to block the 2. Allgaier, a car length and a half in front.
Everybody's down in that bottom lane. Good push is coming on the bottom here. The 11 and the 2. Big run.
Creed, what's he going to do with it? He looked high. Now he's side by side for the lead. Sheldon Creed, a half a car length ahead. Could this be the night? Here comes Allgaier. He's got momentum. They're side by side. Allgaier at the line. He'll win at Daytona. Larson now working on blocking. One more time around. Big run out of Haley as he gets up to the back bumper of the 7.
Runs coming from both lanes. The inside's on the inside of Larson now.
Elliott Sadler. Now, can he clear the 42? Sadler up front.
He didn't clear him.
By inches, he didn't clear him. Now he's got to side draft him. Get to that left rear quarter panel. Put him back to you. Hope the 22 gets to you. Push you in front of the 42.
Side by side down the backstretch.
What matters now is what line's going to get the help from behind. What's Blaney going to do here? There's going to be a huge push from the top.
Side draft once again. Larson, Elliott Sadler, side by side, coming into the tri-oval. They bump. 3 wide, the big move on the inside. A huge win for Haley.
Well, NASCAR's made the call. They said the 24 went below the yellow line to advance his position. Winner, Kyle Larson.
Off of turn 4, they'll see the white flag this time by.
We're side by side coming to the white. It doesn't get any better than this in NASCAR. Final lap.
White flag, one more.
Next flag ends it, whether it be the caution or the checker. Advantage Casey Kane into 1.
Eric Jones stays right there, right in this quarter panel. They're dead even off of 2.
This is intense. Those guys want it so bad.
Who's going to have the advantage? Kane eking out in front as they come off of turn 4. Jones trying to power to the outside. Here they come back to the start-finish line. It's going to be a photo finish, sliding sideways at the line. Casey Kane wins it at Charlotte, and a huge crash behind him.
How's us first? I haven't heard from NASCAR yet.
White flag. Jeff Burton.
I guarantee you, wild thing in that 18 car, he's not going to be content to run 4th in this race.
This will not be the way they finish.
2 Chevys, 2 Toyotas, 2 Dodges, 2 Toyotas, a Chevy and a Toyota. But on point, Jeff Burton trying for his first Daytona Speed Week's checkered flag. Clint Boyer locked on to him.
I know Michael and Kyle would like to pull out, but they're afraid to.
2 wide behind them with Brian Keselowski in 5th.
They're going to take a look here. Michael and Kyle, here they come. They got to run, but they're going to
crash.
Oh, no.
Trevor Bayne is in it along with David Reagan. And Burton will win it over Boyer.
Guys, we're going to be seeing a white flag this time. 1 to go.
Uh-oh, Mark Martin just...
Mark's in trouble. Mark's got problems. White flag.
That's all he needed to see, Larry. He's on the pole for the 500. Get out of town.
I think you're right. I think he felt like it might get a little crazy here on this last lap, and Mark's usually pretty right.
This is going to be a crowded house. Here comes Harvick, right up the back bumper of Jimmy Johnson.
And there goes Kyle Busch in the 18 car. Jumped to the high side. He gets blocked. He goes back to the bottom.
Jimmy Johnson doing what a whale of a job he's doing on those tires. Stayed out.
I think Boyer pushed Harvick right by him on the outside through 3 and 4.
Teammates. 2 Chevys helping each other.
Hey, have you ever seen this movie before?
Here comes Harvick.
Don't count Jimmy Johnson
Jimmy
out.
Johnson's fighting back.
It's not
over yet.
Check
Greg Ray in the air. Jimmy Johnson. Johnson got it.
I mean,
by inch.
6 1,000ths of a second.
That's what I said, an inch.
Again,
Collins in the
Darnell
5th spot.
has 2 truck length lead over Johnny Benson. He's taken over second.
Benson's gaining on him. Ty Bodine makes another move on the inside of the 6 truck.
Final lap, inside of 2 miles to go. We're riding along with Colin Brown.
Oh, we got a spin.
Problems in turn number 1.
No
Sliding
caution.
is Ron Hornaday.
No caution. These guys are racing back. No caution.
Ron Hornaday off the racetrack. The field gets through 1 and 2. They stay green. Eric Darnell tries to hold off Johnny Benson. Here he comes looking to the bottom of the racetrack.
Johnny goes right down to the bottom.
What a great job by Eric Darnell. Here comes Ty Bodine.
Johnny Benson looking to the inside. It's door to door as they come to the start-finish line. Johnny Benson trying to get it. He's going to go across the start-finish line. They were almost identical across the start-finish line.
Look at that. That 5 car is strong, man.
Not only is he strong, I'm telling you, he is driving that thing too. He's going to be in the gas all the way. I don't care how sideways this thing gets.
Last lap. And he needs to be, because if they wreck right now, he's got to be the first guy across that loop.
Kyle Busch now has his brother Kurt behind him.
The one thing is Kyle Busch has the inside, and because of where the start-finish line here is, at this place, the inside line is the line if you can maintain it coming out of turn 4.
Will Edwards,
man, I'll tell you what.
Will Edwards help his teammate, or will he make a move for the win?
I don't know if he'll be able to make the move for the win.
Kyle Busch is the guy right here. He's your winner.
He's going to have the momentum, and he's going to get to the line.
Coming to the checkers.
Oh, whoa! That was close. I don't know.
Waiting for scoring.
I think the 26 got him.
It says 26 on the monitor.
Wow.
Great.
Here comes Jarrett down on the inside. White flag coming out this lap. There's Kyle Petty up there. He's the strongest guy in that bunch. Looks like there's a chance to run on Earnhardt. And there he goes to the inside.
Final lap. Kyle drops to the bottom. Urban goes up on top. Kyle pushes it hard.
I guarantee Urban's going to go 3 wide to the bottom with Jarrett. There's that bottom lane open for him.
All right, this is the run for the money. Last lap. Urban there on the inside. Earnhardt on the outside. Kyle works it over.
Who's going to help this? Which one does Kyle Petty get behind? Whoever he gets behind's got a shot to win this race. And here comes a 6. He's going to enter into it.
Martin with a good, solid run. He might be able to dip under both of them, or all 3 of them coming up there.
About 5 seconds to pay dirt. Here they come. Urban on the inside.
The shortcut on the inside is going to be of some help.
As they come to the line, dead even.
I think like the 3. I think Earnhardt won the race. It was awfully close.
This will be the white flag. 1 lap to go. 14 transfer spots available. 18 cars in the draft.
Right now, Mike Skinner's using the throttle pedal, the steering wheel, but most importantly, the rear view mirror.
I can't even talk about it.
4 wide. 5 wide.
And they made it. They made it.
Dave Blaney almost took out half the field coming from the apron up onto the racetrack there.
If they told me they could have made that turn, I'd have said there ain't no way.
They were 5 wide.
And 2 of them were on the apron.
Skinner blocking. Junior.
Oh, gee. Uh-oh, boys.
They're gonna run out of racetrack.
Got to give him some room, Mike.
Earnhardt Jr. muscled his way to the front. They're lining up for a run behind him. Here comes Jeff Burt. This is it.
They all make it back without wrecking him. Surprise me, boys.
2 by 2. Earnhardt on the bottom. Skinner up top to squeeze him down. Photo finish.
I will not try to call that. We was looking right down on him.
See the flames come out of the pipes on Kyle Busch's car. He had to lift right there to not get tight, getting in a corner to try to put himself in position, but those guys don't have anybody behind them in that second row there.
1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
It's all going to come down to getting into 3, I think. Here comes the energy. Here comes the support from the back, that 3rd row. Where does he block? Does he block high? Does he block low? Here it comes. Kyle Busch to the middle, shooting a gap. No help with Kyle Busch.
Oh, Suarez right alongside him. 3 wide. Off turn 4. Here they come to the flag. 3 abreast. Photo finish.
I think it's Blaney. Unbelievable. 3 wide finish. Have you ever seen anything like that?
Scoring.
Finish is under review.
Scoring has the margin between the first 3 cars at 0.00 seconds.
How awesome was that?
99-12 in the 8. Race clear is the 99.
How about that?
Sam was able to gain a ton of time through 1 and 2 last time.
White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Ryan Sieg is leading Sam Mayer. Mayer looking high off of turn 2.
Sam's going to get a big run off of turn 2 here. He's going to pull underneath him.
Huge rally for Sam Mayer. Near contact down the back straightaway. Final lap. Mayer going to make the pass. Can Sieg get back by him? Here they are off of turn 4. Sieg and Mayer going at it at Texas. Back to the start-finish line. This one is going to be tight. Who got it done? Photo finish. What a thriller. Mayer and Sieg.
The bell lap, and the man who started up front leads it, Jeff Gordon.
But here comes the next 2 pair. These 2 cats right here, they may have timed it out too. Let's see what happens down the back.
Now they will get a draft off Mark Martin. And here's the slingshot to the outside.
Stay together. That's what they're saying. Stay together. Push, push, push. It's going to get tight down here in turn 3.
Don't forget Jimmy Johnson and Dale Jr., 5th and 6th. They are there. Which group will they go with? And will it help the Childress cars, or will it help Jeff Gordon to victory lane?
All bets are off. They get to the middle of the tri-oval.
Watch out, down low.
Way down comes Johnson.
Good run.
He's got room. They're 3 wide. 3 by 3 to the line.
Johnson.
Maybe Jimmy Johnson.
I believe he got him by an inch.
2 1/1000ths of a second he beat Boyer.
Okay, a 1/16 of an inch.
1 lap of racing to go from Talladega.
1 lap, bud. Watch your mirrors.
Austin Dillon, he was on the outside. Does he get any help? No, they're going to hang him out.
He got rooted out too. When will Kyle Busch make his move on Almirola? How does he make his move?
Or will he make his move? Almirola pushed him to the win a year ago.
They were teammates. They're not now.
Still in line. Still in line.
He'll try to jump around that 51 truck.
Down the back stretch, getting ready to come into turn number 3 for the final turn here at Talladega.
We've got a long way to go to the start-finish line.
Almirola in front of Kyle Busch. Back behind him, Sauter.
Bring it to the checker. Bring it to the checker.
And the 88 of Matt Crafton. Are they going to make the move? Here comes Sauter looking to the inside. Almirola in front of Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch is going to move to the inside. It's a drag race. They're 3 wide at the stripe. It looked as though Kyle Busch may have outlasted Almirola. 2/1000ths of a second.
Holy cow.
He's going to wait on this. He's going to put the crossover on it. He realized that wasn't a good move that last time.
White flag.
Here he goes. He's going to try to slide under him here. Come on, baby.
And Blaney's coming.
Both these cars are driving terrible right now. Half a lap to go.
Nah, they're driving good. Come on, baby. You can do it on this end of the speedway. Come off the 4 and get up alongside of him.
Half a mile
to go.
Here he
comes. Here he comes.
Who's going to get off?
Here he comes. Here he comes. He's got him this time.
It's going to be a drag race. Wow! They touch. They touch.
Craven got him. Craven got him.
Craven got him.
And
Craven. All right. What a finish.
Have you ever?
No, I've never.
Wow.
What a finish.
You protect the bottom and be in front of 17. You do the same thing you've been doing. Watch your mirror. Stay in front of 17.
But Nemechek's spotter is exactly right. Protect the bottom and stay in front of 17, and that's what Nemechek's doing, is protecting that bottom. It's going to take the 17 running up on Nemechek, making him a little loose, making him push up, and then trying to dive to the inside, and the 3 going with him, just like this.
Final lap.
Watch your mirrors there, buddy. Watch your mirror.
15 cars, nose to tail, inches apart at almost 195 miles an hour. Nemechek with a challenge from Texas Terry. Labonte up high. Nemechek down low. It's Labonte by half a car length. They are half a mile from the checkered flag. Texas Terry Labonte trying to make it. The start-finish line, they come to the tri-oval 2 by 2.
I don't have a clue.
Well, NASCAR scoring. We'll wait for the official word.
3 wide behind them. 3 wide, 4 different places coming to the back. White flag under green. Buscher, Larson trying to close. Truex trying to get up to the leader.
Well,
how does he make the block, Kevin?
Kyle Larson is going to get there one more time. You see Chris Buscher back down on the bottom of the racetrack. Kyle Larson's going to have one more shot at it, and it's going to become a cat and mouse game as you get into turn 3. Which direction to go?
Where do you go? Larson up top, all the way up top. Buscher.
He's on the outside. He's in position. He's got it.
And here comes Truex. They're going to close right to the 2 leaders. Coming to the line. Clash together. I believe Buscher.
I think you're right. It's so close.
Butch Miller in front. Skinner coming around. White flag this time.
White flag is scheduled to come out. A lot of heavy traffic in front of them. Don't think it'll come into play, although it might. White flag is out, and here are the leaders going in. They are coming up on some traffic. The T.J. Clark truck there with a lot of smoke coming from it. Butch goes inside it. Here comes
Skinner comes
on the inside.
Here's Skinner down on the inside, charging for the finish. He puts the fender right in the door of Butch Miller. Here they come out of 4, side by side, to the line. I think you can give it to Miller.
I think it's Miller. Boy, but
I think it's Miller by 2 inches as Skinner waited the time and tried to pace himself for a perfect shot. Pulled up, it may have been an inch or 2 short.
Boy, it was close.
Stay on short track, too close to call.
Tyler Reddick's been in this situation before. Next flag ends the race, whether it's the checkered or the caution.
This is when you drive the lap of your life to get a trophy at Daytona.
Oh, Tyler's getting really far in front. Elliott Sadler's going to lag back and get a big run here, but we also got the 11 and 24 forming up behind.
Here comes
one back.
Kaz Grala.
He's getting help. Coming to your mirror. Coming to your mirror.
Elliott's going to get position on him. What's
Sadler
the 11
to the
going to
inside.
do?
Ryan Truex look to the high side. Reddick still out front. Here comes the 16 of Ryan Reed.
Oh, this is going to be a photo finish, guys. We're going to bring this one right down to the line.
Coming off of turn 4. High side of the white car is Reddick. Trying to get his 2nd career win of the season opener at Daytona. But to the inside, it's Elliott Sadler. A photo finish.
Tyler Reddick's going to edge him out.
And Tyler Reddick at the line pulls it off.
Woohoo!